Kani Kanawea. This is Kanzi coming to you from Kanzi country. We're coming up to sunset time, and I am here to make a fire. It was a request to make a fire, and somebody needs some prayers and somebody needs some energy. So I'm going to make the fire, and my buzzkin is going to do the ceremony for the woman. So here we go. Yeah, that's too thick. So I'm going to do the baton. One stick fire. That, yeah. I'll pick up the pieces later. I think it's thin enough now to do a granny cut. Oh, wicked cool. Just wood chips flying everywhere. Nice and cool day. Yeah. How do you say it's a cool day? Minogigat is a good day, or a fine day, but cool. Nishin Gijigat is a good day. Ganajoe Gijigat is a beautiful day. Manjidik, I don't know. Gaiki Kenzi. Kenzi. I don't know. So, I'm gonna make this fire, and Buzzkin can have her helping and supporting ceremony for Quail and the family. Send some good medicine to the family and their friends, and her circle. Me, Oshka Bewison Dao. I am the helper. So I am making everything set up real good for her. Put this over here and just keep going, until I get that thing half full. Very simple. I'm kind of curious to see how long it takes me to do this. So I'm going to use the timer on the video recorder to see how long it takes to make a fire on an agreeable evening. Ooh, that's a pretty one. I like that. Pretty nice. See, the reason why I do these ruffled feathers is because say it's gonna rain, eh? The water is gonna absorb in the outside of the wood. But when I expose the inside like this, it's more dry. You got more dry wood to work with on the inside of the wood. So that's why we do feather sticks and ruffled feather sticks and kindling, It's so that we expose that dry wood on the inside, and of course with drier wood you have a good fire. That's what we want. A good fire. A very good fire. This is So what I'm doing is I'm using all the techniques I know on processing wood. That's all it is. Just mucking around with the techniques, switching it up. And the same thing can be applied to our medicine path. One technique won't be applicable to everybody. So we have to learn multiple skills. We have to be multi-dimensional, multi-knowledgeable, you know, when it comes to helping people. And that's one reason why I don't like treatment centers, is because of that. They have one system that applies to everybody. And it turns into like a cookie cut factory treatment. And that's not very effective. There are treatment centers out there that are starting to finally wake up and go, yeah, you know, giving pills and shock therapy and whatever is not working. We gotta adapt. We gotta be more than what we are, because it's not working. You know, one thing I noticed is even the churches, there are certain churches out there, priests and nuns and religious people, who are actually going, you know what, our one style of prayer and system is not applicable. We have to mix it up. And there you have it, my friends. 6 minutes 42 seconds. I got a fire. Not bad. Let's light it up. We got Moji and Mando. They come to join me for the sacred fire. And what I've done is I've put wood on the side. See this wood, standing wood, eh? I put the skinny parts on the bottom and the thick parts on the above, because the fire likes to climb up and burn, eh? So I want more material up above. It has a nice bed, of wood on the bottom. And I'm using my cotton pads with beeswax on them. They're basically candles. I light it up, I lay it down. And sometimes they don't always light, and that's okay. And sometimes they work perfectly. Most times they work perfectly. So I just light it up in different areas. And then I grab a big one and I kind of lean it over like that, so it's touching the top. And then I just kind of lean stuff on top of that one. Right? See how the fire is just kind of climbing up on the wood now? You got to understand your material, how it works, right? Your environment. You know, that's what firekeeping is, eh? It's just taking the time to understand what it is that you're working with. In my case, it's wood, fire, wind, temperature. All that has relevance in what we're doing tonight. And the same applies for life. There you go. We have a nice little fire. When this gets burning real good, I'm going to put the wind pot stand on. Life is good. Okay. Got my Sama. Right there. Sama. Not too shabby at all. We have a nice little night fire. Okay. I'm going to go get some smudge and we shall begin our ceremony. Well, this is mostly for Budskin. I'm always her helper. Miigwech. So I'll grab the little bits and throw them in there. The bits. You like your fire, Buzz?
I love it.
Excellent. Zaktoon, eh? Zaktoon? Zaktoon Manda. Zaktoon Ew. I love this. Yeah, I love it. Nishin go. Nishin. I know, right? We do this every day, okay? But we kind of missed today. But we made up for it. Now that the fire is going really happy, I got some more to put on there. And there's baby Mochi. Baby Mochi, she loves the fire. She's always hanging out with the fire. And she's got a little neck light on her, a clip on, which is really cool. There's baby Mochi looking at the fire. Right there. Shingle. And that's a happy fire. Start the So this is our spirit food. We have Tim Hortons plain donut, because I know some relatives of mine love the plain donuts. We have chicken, baka kwe rotisserie chicken. We have panique, minwa bijike wios. And we have grapes, and we have turkey. And that's it. It's so important we take the time to make these little dishes. And it's part of the remembering ceremony, the memory, to remember those loved ones, eh? And to also feed them energy in the form of food. That way, they are still part of our good living. Now this meat I'm done. Miigwech kajimnazo, miigwech today manado. Miigwech kina, akina mino manado. Ogi mijiang bemajuan, mino bemajuan. Miigwech akina zagaduin. Minwa megwenan. Yaman dagnajuan majuan. Mindapin mabasama, kabagid muna. Aho. Okay, Buzz, you have a good ceremony. Pamampi.